What's going on, guys? This is John Luka, and today is another blessed day. I am here at a mastermind group, and today I've really learned, not only today, but I've always learned to invest in myself. And today I'm here with a bunch of investors, grown-up developers, and I've learned from a lot of really successful people that are doing commercial real estate, 30 units, 100 units, or even more. And I got to learn and network with millionaires and billionaires, people that are just doing very well in business. So one of the things that a lot of people miss is just to take time to invest in yourself, become the best in your market by constantly investing in yourself and building knowledge, gaining knowledge in your market so that you can become the best in the marketplace. And so a lot of people lack that, and because of that, your mindset never shifts. You never transform into a new being. And into the US with nothing is doing this kind of things that I also can do it. So I've been doing single family investment, a couple of duplexes now and there, but never done anything from grown up developments. And so this is the mentorship that I signed up for. So I'm here with a bunch of people, so I'm gonna just show you around, and so stick close. This property is being built in Yarmouth, and this is a single family that was just bought as a property that was sitting here. They tore it down, and now they're building a property that is worth about $1 million. And so, they just decided to. Today we actually sat in trainings in the conference room all day, learn about permitting, learn about the zoning, learn about banking and lending and everything, all kinds of things that goes into ground-up development. And I was telling somebody that I saw a few ground-up going up when I was doing a fix and flip in Orchard.
Yeah.
It literally took me like 13 months.
The one that Peter built?
I haven't yet, but I'm gonna go take a look at it.
Yeah. So that was the management of his very first by himself, ground up.
Yeah.
And he asked me when he bought the house. The season there is very short. So it's like, can I get it done before the season starts? And so we looked at the calendar. That was a 6-month build. Like, Peter, around here people build houses in a year. You're asking to do it in 6 months. I'll give you the schedule for 6 months, but you better be on top of those subs, because anybody misses by a day, you're not getting it done.
Wow.
It was done in just over 5 months.
Like on something like this single family, you pretty much have a cookie cutter construction schedule, right?
I do. I have saved construction schedules for every type of project: industrial, single family, multifamily, depending on how many floors it is. And then I just sit down with my subs. It's all a Microsoft project, and we just adjust it with the subs. So if I ask these guys, how many days do you need to frame this? But again, they're going to tell me if they need 10 days, but you see they work Saturday, they're going to be here tomorrow as well. So I don't count if they come Saturday and Sunday, they're catching up for me.
Wow.
The depth of your subs are important for any contractor. Like how deep are you on plumbers, HVAC guys, electricians?
Yeah.
That's what matters. A lot of the guys that you guys worked with during your dental build probably put bids out to the lowest bidder. They would go with that guy, and that's not really a good thing ever.
No.
Understandable with your startup because money's tight, and it's got to be that way sort of. But when you're doing your second build, well then maybe you go to the more premium contractor, or you pay a little bit more for something, and you get it with speed, or you get it with quality.
Yeah.
So the depth of the subs of your contractor is really important, because you don't want to find out that he's just bidding it to whoever's the cheapest, and then he's charging you the same.
Yeah.
Instead of the quality guys, he's charging you for the lower guys, but he's charging the same.
And it stresses all of them. Like if
Yeah.
they don't want to come back. They're coming from Fall River, Mass. That's a long drive for them. So they want to know their materials are here. They want to know when they're here, they're going to put in a full day and they're going to go back home and be happy. So you're trying to make it as easy as you can for them.
Simon, you getting into this, going from dental to building.
Yeah.
What was the scariest part about the whole thing?
What was it scary? Well, I grew up on construction sites, so it wasn't scary to me.
Scary, yeah.
what was scary, and the reason why I met Greg was I had a construction company. We built a lot of dental offices, medical offices. We even built ground up dental and medical offices.
Okay.
But I never gone through the entitlement process. So that's when I needed somebody to hold my hand. So that's where people lose their shirt. If you don't know what you're doing, I didn't know that you can buy a piece of land and not give any money until it's all entitled. So having something like that, hold my hand through the first one, that's what was important. That's very a lot of fear. Not that I don't have fear. Like fear is what keeps me up at night. But, you just go through the steps and do what you have to do, and it all ends up working at the end. But, so can I buy this piece of land, entitle it, and sell the land? Yeah. That's a lot of land developers. That's all they do. They make a tremendous amount of money.
That's
because,
a friend of mine used to do that.
So builders
They just entitled it and sell it.
Typically, your builders aren't developers, and most developers aren't builders. Even Greg, even though he was a developer builder, he always tried to get me away from building my own because it's difficult to scale if you're also your own builder. Because there's only so much capacity I have as a builder. But that's why when I go to Texas, I'm already trying to get the connections in place. So I'll work with other people who can manage projects in other areas on the builder side, but I'll still be the developer. There's Airbnb that we built last year, and for if you put it, the first season, $7,500 a week, and it's booked for the entire year. Now I raised $8,500 a week, and it's booked for the entire year for next season. So it's insane. The market here for Airbnbs is insane.
How much did you have to? How much you had to bring down?
Down payment?
Down payment, yeah.
So we're doing this deal is being done in cash.
Wow.
So yeah.
Great stuff.
Yeah. But typically, if you're going to do a deal like this, you can bring about 10% to the bank because it was an existing house. So you 10% with a bank like Doug's and tell them that you're going to tear it down and build this, they'd be more than happy to cover 90%.
Wow. Do you think? Go ahead. Do you think you would make? For me, if I have $100,000, while I do it with the hard money and stuff, just fix and flip the other side kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But I would maybe be able to do at least 2 deals, and use like 20% or 15% down payment for one property and the other. So do you think that saving money on fees and doing this all cash the best way, or what do you think?
I mean, the best way is never to use any real cash. You team up with some investors and have them bring the cash, you do the work, and then you split it 50-50. That's typically. I didn't want to look for investors on a small house, so we had the cash, so we just did it with cash. But personally, if I was going to do this as my first time, and I'm going to be putting in the work, I'm looking for someone to bring in the capital, and that's how you partner up. So, and then give them 50%, or you're using hard money on something like this. But hard money on a project like this gets expensive.
Very expensive.
Yeah, so it's 1% per month. So typically they're going to want 12%, whether you finish in 6 months or not. Plus you can have your initiation fee and your exit fee. So you're going to be 16% by the time it's done. Which, if you don't want any partners, 16% is less than 50. So
it's still a way.
16% on 700,000, because that guy's not gonna. If he commits to you to do a hard money loan, he's going to lock up that 600,000. He's not going to do a loan for anybody else.
Okay.
So he's going to be paying 16% on that 700,000 for the whole time he's got it. So he's paying 7,000 a month to hold that money. And then he's got access to it whenever he needs it. He's got access to it.
Yeah.
But then the lender's going to have people come out and do appraisals on this, make sure they're going to do construction draws. Okay, here's draw 1, here's draw 2, here's draw 3. And once he's done, he's going to go to the bank, he's going to pay the hard money lender back, and then he's going to get the exit fees, right? So
you can. All right, guys. Should we get back? Have happy hour, or does anybody else want to see the nails? We're good.